Dean KANNEMEYER with me this morning, talking about his runners, and he has a lovely first timer in race 3, so let's jump into it. Dean, race 3, Rosh Kadesh, a lovely bred Vercingetorix colt.
Yeah, a lovely colt out of a Fortwood mare. He's coming onto the scene very late due to injury he had, and so rest him for about 3 months. But he's in good shape. He's doing exceptionally well, and drawn on the inside there. Not my greatest draw. I hope there's no wind. But he's doing well, and I think you got to include in the exotics. He's going to a lovely horse.
Race 5, Ponte Pietra, dropped in trip.
Yeah, I also saw that he came back he had one run in Durban, ran third over a mile, and then I ran him in a 14, which I thought would be a little sharp for him, but he got up and won. And unfortunately, we had a setback in between lung infections. I had quite a few this year, an upper respiratory airway disease. So we put in quite a lot of different antibiotics and that, and got that settled. And I said to the owners, what I'll do is I'll give him a run up the straight over 1,200 metres, because I didn't think he was quite ready to go back over a mile, 1,800. He's bred to go 2,000 metres, but don't leave him out to exotics too. I think he's a horse that's improving. He's out of a Galileo mare, but I just wanted to start him off at 1,200 and sharpen him up.
Race 6, Bright Green, won on debut, but did he need his last run?
Yeah, he won very well, and then I ran him in a feature race in July day from a bad draw. 2-year-olds, sometimes you're taking a hell of a chance running a 2-year-old in a feature race like that. And he won nicely, didn't beat much, but he won it well, and then decided to run him in a feature race over 1,400 metres from 14 draw. He ran unplaced and picked up a rating of 104, unplaced or so. Anyway, so I brought him back, and I ran him, and I was a little disappointed. But he was then, as a 4-year-old, as a 3-year-old, he was meeting a smart 4-year-old level weights, which is basically almost impossible. I think the 4-year-old has now won like 4 races. So then he also picked up a lung infection and upper respiratory. We had to give him a break, you see, for quite some time. I was to start him over 1,000, but he's got ability, so probably run him off his feet, and we'd just like to see him finish his race off. But he's a nice tough horse, but hell of a rating, 104 for one-time winner, ran unplaced.
Race 7, Star in Winter, coming off a bit of a rest with Keegan aboard.
Yeah, she's a filly that I was battling to find a 1,000-metre race for her. I had nominated in 1,200-metre races, and I just thought, let me rather run over 1,000 metres. She won 1,000 very well, but she's doing exceptionally well.
Race 8, the 2 runners. First, the Mr. Master starter. His earlier form is very good.
Yeah, Mr. Master started running over 14. I think he's a 1,200 metre horse. Last race was a very strong race, but I think he's doing well, and you can never leave him out.
7th gear, you've got Grant Burr aboard. Yeah,
7th gear also. If he's high rating, trying to place him in nice races, but he's a tough campaigner, and I think we can forget about his last run. Include him.
Thank you very much, Dean.
Okay, thanks for that, Vicky. Thanks.
That's Dean KANNEMEYER taking us through his runners. Make some notes. Some of them might need the run, but lovely horses.